Boom.
All right, so welcome to SDO, and this week we're talking about this whole Cardi B controversy with her admitting to drugging and robbing men to survive.
I'm Major.
I'm Snack Maniac, or just Snacks. But she admitted years ago on an Instagram Live that to survive she was drugging men and she stripped, so she would take them back to a hotel, drug them, and then rob them, with or without other people. Maybe she involved another woman or not. However, I don't think, it's that bad. I really don't. People are, comparing her to Bill Cosby, saying, surviving Cardi B. I'm like, Bill Cosby raped people against their will. Robbery is still bad, but she didn't rape nobody.
Yeah, I would say she's definitely not.
It's not
Bill Cosby. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
But I will say there should be a double standard for people. Saying what if a guy did the same thing that Cardi B did? How would we react?
I mean, people are saying we should react the same to Bill Cosby and to her. But
well, no.
They didn't do but no, because he's a man and she's a woman.
Yeah.
But they didn't do the same thing.
They did not do the same thing. I'm saying, what if?
I mean, I would still be like, that's unfortunate, but you should have filed a police report.
Yeah. Would we react the same way if, say, tomorrow, somebody pulled up a video from 5 years ago of Bruno Mars doing the same thing? Would we say the same thing? Surviving Bruno Mars type deal?
I think they'd be more upset at a man.
That's what I'm saying. People be more upset at a man because, I don't know, societal views. Yeah, because they're a man. But I'm not even gonna go too deep into that rabbit hole. But
all I gotta say is she admitted this years ago on Instagram Live. Y'all could have brought it up. I think she said it 3 years ago. Y'all could have brought it up. It was
then. 3 years ago.
But now it's 2019. Y'all trying to bring up old receipts because she out here securing the bag and living her best life. Leave her alone.
Yeah, that's that's kind of the part I don't like. It was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Something about I'm not saying that she was right to drug people, to rob people. I'm not saying that it's okay to do that. I'm not saying because of the amount of time that passed it's okay. I'm saying that if you wanted to say something, you should have said something 3 years ago. You should have, you should have, instead of waiting for her to get big and famous so that you can get clout, you should have said something right then and there. You should have said your opinion and kept it going instead of trying to, crumble somebody else's hard work. But at the same time, now you're just giving her more clout. She getting more reputation. She getting more news press. That's all it is about it. And she not even, she's saying, come on, come at her.
Right.
She's like, come at me, bro.
Y'all look like she was doing this for fun, just for kicks and giggles. She was talking about survival. And I'm pretty sure if somebody was about to put y'all out, y'all had no money or whatever, y'all would do the same thing or worse, or, whatever. It's kind of the same thing to survive. If it's between you living on the streets and, you living, you gonna do it. No questions asked. You're gonna be ashamed. And she says she's ashamed of her actions and, she's not a bad person, but she's done bad things. So, I feel like that's for everybody. Everybody's done something they're ashamed of. So it's just
yeah, and she even admitted publicly.
Yeah.
She did it publicly. Let's move on.
Yeah. She apologized. Let's just move on. What y'all gonna say now? Obviously, none of these dudes care because they ain't come out the woodworks, be like, yeah, she robbed me.
Right. That's what I was thinking about that too. I'm like, just wait 2 weeks and be like, survive Cardi B on Twitter. Got these guys saying, oh yeah, she took me to, did a Holiday Inn.
Right.
We had a couple drinks.
Next thing I knew, the
next morning, I ain't have no pants.
Right. I would think it my since
Gucci
she's
belt was
big
gone.
and famous now and, got all this money, I think all these dudes would be coming out the woodwork, but they aren't. So it's just
yeah. I got, like you said, I don't think guys really care. Or guys don't, it's that whole type of deal.
I don't know if they don't care. I think they'd be ashamed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of a shame.
She robbed me.
Yeah, because, the double standard. I don't even know if
what?
Break right here. Rape. If a guy gets raped, the guy doesn't.
Yeah. Nobody treats it the same. They're just like, shut up, you like this.
Yeah. Did you see that one video? It was a guy confiding to his friend on something. And the guy was crying. The friend
was a little.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But his friend was laughing, and I was just like, damn. you know?
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, it was kind of...
Just like people don't think that men can be victims of like domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like if a big strong man hits like somebody my size, like 5-foot woman, they're gonna arrest him instead of her, even though she like started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was I had the same conversation with somebody. Actually, no, I was watching a podcast. The guy was saying like he was a big like bulky dude.
Mm-hmm.
His ex-girlfriend was like she had a copy of his key. She went in his house and she was throwing everything out of the house.
Oh my God.
And he had all he could do was just stand on the lawn because he knew that even if he put his hands on her, she would have said anything.
Cops, yeah.
And all he could do was stand on the lawn. So I mean, he still called the cops. She got arrested, got a restraining order, but the outcome was like all his shit was broke.
That's what kills me too. There's like people that are victims of domestic violence and like you can get a restraining order. That don't stop them from like following me or whatever if they still want to. It's not like, oh no, my piece of paper protects me. Like if they still want to break in your house and like climb through your windows, they can.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the police kill me. They're like, oh, there's nothing we can do until they actually threaten you. Like, I know he's about to kill me. I don't understand.
Can't do nothing until it's too late.
Right.
The call is coming from inside the house and shit. Oh my God.
It's terrible. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's a lot, you know, but double standards, I think it's slowly coming into effect.
Yeah,
you
with
know,
time.
in time,
Yeah.
like a lot of other things, but slowly getting there. And I don't know, that's just a society. We just gotta catch up. We gotta teach the little ones that, you know, it's okay to be a boy and cry.
Yeah.
It's okay to be a girl and I don't know, what do girls do?
I don't know, girls get to cry and all that stuff, but you can't be all angry. Girls not to hit people, they don't want to be hit back, I guess.
I mean, what's something that girls get ridiculed for doing?
Everything.
Okay, just name it then.
Like, people be like, oh, all these girls on here, they thoughts because they using like the dog filter on Snapchat, and I'm like, bro, it's just a filter, like. Or you can be like, they blame them for like.
That's more like bullying.
For getting sexually assaulted for wearing like a skirt or something outside. It's like, no, you should keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah. That's a little bit too, that's deeper than me crying. That's like,
I don't know. I would just say keep your hands to yourself because then like you wouldn't have men who are victims of like sexual assault and they can't call the police or, you know, handle it on their own. That's
true. Like, yeah, if it's frowned upon for a guy to, you know, smack a girl, it should also be frowned upon for a girl to be smacked. Yeah. I actually saw a video on Twitter. I don't know if you sent it to me or somebody did, but it was like this huge fight in Florida. It was like first 2 girls fighting at it. One girl knocked the other girl out. The one guy, I don't know what he was doing. I want to say he was trying to like stop something, or maybe he was actually in the fight too. But the girl that won the first round, you know, girl versus girl, she knocked the other girl on her ass. And then winner goes around and then smacks the black dude in the back of the face. And the black dude goes and like destroys her. It was so funny because they had like the windows shut down noise when she That's not funny. It's not. Oh my goodness. But really it was a whole conversation, like just back and forth on Twitter, all the comments, they were just like, you know, half people was like, she shouldn't have hit him, but other people was like, he shouldn't have hit her so hard. And I'm like,
so hard? I agree with the so hard part. Because like he ain't have to like cripple her.
I'm just saying.
He ain't have to like KO her.
I'm just saying, in the heat, like all this adrenaline pumping, like it's 20, like 50 people, like you in a circle, you doing something over here, and then out of nowhere, you get smacked in the face. And then you're like, what the, like, yeah, I
guess that would be my reaction too, to just like
wild out on somebody.
Yeah, punch the hell out of somebody whoever.
I'm sorry, but I would have did the same thing. I don't care what nobody say. Like if I'm out here trying to protect myself, I'm afraid that I might get stabbed in the back, shot in the back, something. And then you slap me in the back of my head, and then she squares up.
Oh yeah.
And no.
I didn't. Okay, we're just gonna let it rest because I don't think he should drag her. But like, at the same time, he has a right to defend himself.
He has a right to defend himself, but I mean, she shouldn't.
Drag her on the
you don't pick a Chihuahua. Don't pick fights with no great.
But you know, Chihuahuas think they're the biggest dog in the yard.
And she was a Chihuahua, and she got slapped down.
Well, she learned her lesson, and next time she knows.
Next time.
Next time she knows.
I don't think it's gonna be next time. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Remember to
like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your video suggestions below and follow us on all our socials.
Yep. And we'll catch you in the next video.